Okay, so we're live. A little bit more rusty, but we're trying to get back to good old trading. Looks like the time schedule is always waking up late. But let's get right to it. So, swing this bigger, so I can see you guys. This one's mining that one, so that means this one's the one that found 3 blocks already, right here. Yeah. Cheers. Gonna go on the trees down, but the one that wasn't mining was hello everyone. It looks like I've been talking to myself for a while here. I didn't turn on the mic. But I think I know why we're mining the 2 pools with the coin that I thought we were mining, and we did find something, but we got messed up between these 2 pools to mine the project that we were trying to mine. Believe that. That is insane. Wow. So I never mined Jerry? No, we did mine Jerry. Jerry starts with JXK. And if we look at this, I believe we're mining to JXK. We have to be. Doesn't start the batch file, does it? There, it doesn't tell me where we're mining to. The address and all that shit. But what we can do is look up that Jerry coin core batch file, look it up, and see what's inside it. And from what it looks like, we are mining the Cogent, and it is the JXK address. Here we're at the JXK address, so we're fine. Okay, I'm getting just a little confused. I got too many programs running, and this is maybe why we shouldn't fucking, what's it called, come on, B. That's why we shouldn't goddamn multitask, because you lose track, like literally something so simple like this. So we're mining, yes, we're mining something separately. We already found something, and we're gonna stop mining this because we haven't quite found success in script mining, which is what we wanted to make sure we're on the same page. This is not ACC, it's a script coin. FEC, yes, Ferrite. We're trying to, it's a brand new coin, like we're literally about to pop on an ASIC. We're gonna edit everything on there. We're gonna write down the information from this previous file, and we'll get up and going. I'm just looking for a text file. Try my documents. Fortunately, it's an untitled text file. It's probably one of these ones or twos things. Jesus. Nope. Access token. Nope. Binance tax boot. What the fuck? There's so much like shit here. Hell. It's probably in hell. Yes, here it is. That's what we're looking. We're looking for hell. And let me make this bigger so we can read what we're seeing, if possible. If not, yeah, it's not even possible to actually read. But basically, what I could do is punch this into for, what's it called? I don't even need to do this, I guess, but I will. I will give you the batch files to script mining that I got set up here for this FEC coin. It literally just came out like a few days ago, and we are gonna try to ASIC mine it, but basically the same info that you guys see here is what we're using, and I'm using CG Miner. Oh shit. I'm using CG Miner. Oh my god, it froze. And yeah, so I'll give you guys the CG Miner batch file, and it works, but what you're going to end up needing to edit is actually going to be the configuration file. Here in the configuration file, you need to replace this info that's in here and replace all of them the way it's written on there. So like no spaces between this, the address the way it's written with its name, and the coins in the format that it's written with these IDs right here next to it. As long as you do that, punch in the information that you would write from this batch file into there, it'll run, because it has a bunch of like developer wallets and stuff like that will mine to the donation wallets if you don't change this. So the batch file doesn't really do anything. It's just a way for us to organize how to write these scripts. But at the end of the day, this miner specifically works from the configuration file, because I was trying to mine ferrite and then it would keep running the Cure batch file. So that's what I got so far from it. So we'll paste this here in what's it called, Discord, and now we're coming here to YouTube and we're gonna give you guys that, just that. So I need to get to the live chat. Here we go. It should let me. It's just freezing like my fucking things. Alright, so here we go. Here's the badge file for us that we're working with FEC. So now you have an idea of how it's supposed to be and what pool to go get this information from. You could also get that information from Mining Pool Stats, which is where I got most of this information from. Not there directly, I actually got it from the pool itself. You'll just need to replace your actual wallet address. Yeah, you'll need to replace your wallet address, and I'm gonna put this information here because I actually need this information right now because we're using Hell, which is my let's just go with my storage of files, and something's going on here, like it's just not working. So we're gonna close out this script miner because we know the script miner is not really gonna work on GPUs. Not with this project. It's just not working. And there's a connection error to the pool. Just can't seem to figure it out for some reason. Yeah, Kojin is acting up, dude. We might have to switch pools. Yeah, look at that. Like, it just fucking collapsed. For some fucking reason, dude, it's acting up. So, I'm gonna try again. Let's see. Pool. Wait, hold on. I just gotta go back because I forgot where it was. It's like the home page, but I need my address, so I'm gonna copy that again. And go into pool. Now I didn't just copy this random address here. I actually made the wallet. I have the wallet downloaded. I backed it up. I have a backup on a fucking separate offline drive where I can access that file in case it gets deleted off my page, but I have my wallet protected and everything, so that's my wallet. Like, I didn't just pick it off from the website here. To get started, I don't know where the fuck I landed, but apparently at the actual page, we choose the coin. Jesus, there's something going on, like the software's down, like the whole fucking thing is, it's not working. There really is something wrong with the pool. Well, that just happened. Alright, so it's a matter of going to fix this right now. So this is the one we're trying to mine. We're trying to mine Jerry, because I see that it's actually possible to do it. And we're trying to mine ferrite, but it looks like we need a new pool. Or we may need to mine locally, but I don't know if we can mine Jerry locally because I think it's a stake coin. So basically, this is how I stay up to date with new projects. If you want to be involved with cryptocurrency right now, I would say the best strategy is to get involved really early. Like, see, there's ferrite. I just literally got listed on here a few days ago. It's out for a little while apparently, but this SHA-256 CSM is apparently what we're having luck with. And Kojin is down, so we need to fucking, like, it's either down or it's either DDoS. Like, there's too many people going on there as well. That could be another problem we're seeing, because it's not loading. Like, this shit is down. And I'm going to another pool. Like, I cannot stand there being stuck like that. So it's got the pool URL address already, like it's set to go. Like all we need to do is just go. API links. I don't know how to use these APIs yet. I gotta communicate with them, but it's getting hot here. Hot to breathe on this shit, so I'm gonna try to talk less. Okay, we're gonna copy this. And I don't think we can solo mine here. We're gonna have to pool mine. Oh no, we can solo mine. This is 10% of the hash rate. Like there's something going on with this one, because most of the hash rate is on Cogent and it's down. Oh, now the whole website's down. Oh my god. We're literally running at 800 mega hashes. Almost a whole gigahash. Alright, so edit that file. Jerry coin, right? Edit. Change this. Control B. And it should be set to go just like that. Like, get it up and going, and connect to the pool. Boom. It knows I'm trying to solo mine. So there it goes. First share accepted. We're on definitely. But oh wow, now this thing's back on. Yeah, no, it's they're having issues. They can't even get their shit back on. I'm gonna go to GM pool. Apparently that's a good GPU miner pool. And then we just go to wallet, punch in our wallet here, and we'll see that we're connected already. Like, see, we're spiked up 300 mega hashes and we're still running. So it should also know that we're solo. Yep, solo mining. There we go. So there's 5 solo miners of us here. There's 26 people mining on the pool. I'm probably gonna hook up a bunch of these fucking GPUs onto it right now, because I see that it's effective. I've earned three blocks that I'm supposed to have, which I don't have yet because these fuckers at the pool, they're having trouble. So I can't depend off those blocks, but I can try to get some new blocks here, which this looks like it's going to be the next winning pool, because everybody over there is about to realize that that pool either crashed, went down, broke, it's never coming back, or whatnot. I've never actually had this happen to me. First time it happens. But hey, learning experience. Yesterday literally was the day I found this coin. It's let's go see how old it is. Like, just to me it's literally 1 day old, but it's 4 days old. We're getting some, we're mining it. We're literally about to fucking jumpstart another one, and we're also trying to mine this ferrite thing, which we're not mining right now. We tried, but we failed. It's just not possible to actually GPU mine at a 6 gigahash a network problem, basically. It's not that bad, but it's not doing good at all. Oh man, there's just a lot. But the reason I came here is because I was gonna trade, and then I'm also streaming it. So yeah, DeFi Kingdoms is where I go through my trading, and I'm also mining, as you guys can tell. I'm just stacking up as many of these coins while I can during the bear market, because everything is down right now, and there's really no telling what's down and what's not, and what's going to go down. There's really no telling. So all I can do is basically just keep on stacking. I mean, that may be a very dumb piece of advice, but like, what are you doing with your dollars? Like, I'm not asking you to go buy these coins because you're seeing me. I'm not actually buying these coins. Like, I don't buy cryptocurrencies because I want to buy them with my own money. And if I have to use my own money, then so be it. But I try to look for ways how I can earn, farm, mine, stake, liquidity provide, loan, synthesize. There's just so many different things that you can actually do with DeFi that doesn't necessarily mean to use your own money. There's literally no need to use your own money. Now, I can't give you the exact route how you're gonna get there to where I'm at now, because I was literally trying to build this for like years, and I was looking for those specific strategies on how can I, instead of having to buy this shit, how can I get it without having to buy it. That was literally all I was looking for. So I was looking for ways to become a businessman and not an investor. So I'm a businessman when it comes to this shit, and I'm also an investor. I have the investor mindset, but I don't hope for shit to go up. Like, that's just not how I look at it. Like, I know what shit's gonna go up, in a sense, not because I have a fucking crystal ball telling me fucking, oh, this is gonna go up. No, not that. I literally fucking just look at the projects that have done well. I see what they've done, and then I try to replicate that. Not right now at the current moment, in a sense where I literally try to code what I am doing that, but I haven't been making my own projects and selling them and then making money like that. That's my current goal, and we're working on it. But I'm talking about just dissecting people's trading strategies and building my own out of it. So like, I've seen people do well with going early into dexes. There's these things called airdrops. That's another way to earn money without anything really. All you gotta do is just participate into something that you would have pretty much gotten involved either way. So it's kind of it's a double win for you, because you got into something that may do well. That's a good terminology, right? That may do well, because you don't know. And then you also get a reward for it. That's happened to me by surprise. It's not like I just pick a project and I know, oh, I'm gonna get some free money from this. It doesn't work like that either, because we don't know who's actually gonna give us money for participating. Oh man, I have no idea why it says my stamina is low. And my stamina is not low. Watch it be low. But yeah, I've only been getting about like 16 jades, and jade just dropped to 10 cents, so that's like $1 now. I'm barely making like $2 for every 12 hours on these characters. It's pretty sad, honestly. I'm not sad about that. I could care less about it. I got involved in this shit a long time ago. I knew what I was getting into. I knew that this shit could get worse, and it still can get worse. I mean, it can always get worse. Once the thing doesn't work, that's when that's it basically. But this thing's still working, functions as it's supposed to. I can't control what happens to crypto. All I can do is take a choice if I'm gonna get involved or not, and how. How can I get involved? That's the only question I ask. I don't fucking ask that dumbass questions that I can't control the answer to. Like, what the fuck? I try not to, man. That's what I learned from talking to girls. Like, you don't ask questions to good things. All right, you don't question good things. The more you question things, the fucking harder it gets, and the more or less likely you are to be interested. So don't question good things. If it fucking looks too good to be good for you, then it probably is. Then just don't get in it. Like, But for me, fucking things don't look too good. Like, even if it looks too good for you, like to me, I can see right through it and be like, I can see the risk behind it. So I'm like, fuck it. Like, how can we get some of it either way? You know what I mean? How can we get some? I don't really see it as a good thing. Nothing. None of these fucking contracts. I mean, yeah, they're all the same basically. Front end, you interact, you deposit some funds, you get a return, and based on that return, that's how much risk you take, because the higher your return is, the higher losses you can make or get. So like say you can make like 600 times your money, like this, right? Like this game. I already made 600 times my money from this game, basically, many times over and over. It was actually 600 times, 4 times I made my money, $2.4 million out of $1,000 investment. But I knew that I could lose 90% of that money. We got hacked, and I ended up losing like 97% of that. So I got a shitload of it. And I lost another 90% of the leftovers I had. So then now I only have like a percentage of that 2.5, which is like $24,000 in assets inside the game. That's basically what I got left. I mean, I started with $1,000, so we're still up 24 times from where we started. So I can't really look at this as a fucking negative experience. But like I was saying, like even if you get into a project that you see it's too good to be true, like this one per se, where you could make 600 times your money. I'm not saying you can make 600 times your money in it right now, because that's not what they're promising. They never even promised me that, but they were kind of giving me an idea of that's what I was going to get. For example, when you go grocery shopping here at the Seed, you get an idea of how many times you can multiply your money by. Hypothetically, you estimate the community sentiment. You know, you feel, is everyone feeling that we're in a downtrend or uptrend? And then based on that, if we're on an uptrend, then you have a higher chance of making lots of fucking money on this. If it's on a downtrend, then it's obviously not a good idea, but I still do it regardless of how the market performs. Just giving you an idea of how you know you're going to make money or not, basically, and why you're not making money. But these numbers here basically give us a percentage interest on how many times we're going to make money. Like, see, this one's here has 1,300. That's 13 times your money with just dollars and Jade. If you want some Bitcoin and Jade, like, that's 13 times your money still. So 13 times your money, that's quite not a lot. Not a lot like when I first started, which was 600 times your money. I don't know what to say about that, man. Like, there's a giant fucking difference between 10 times my money and 600 times my money. So when I saw the opportunity and cost on my hands, I'm like, okay, so I give them $1,000, they'll give me $600,000. That's the benefit, right? Now, what's the worst that can happen? I also put that over there. I'm like, all right, so I put $1,000, I can lose. That's basically the worst that can happen. But let's find the best case scenario, worst thing that can happen. So like, let's just say the worst thing doesn't happen to you. Like you lose your investment, your $1,000 that you put in. You actually make 600 times your money. But then the worst case scenario of the best thing happens. Like you actually got to make your money, but then you guys get hacked, or there's an exploit, another type of hack, and you lose 90% of your money. And that's the possibility, that you can lose 90% of the total amount of money you made. So you made $500,000, right, out of $1,000. And if you got hacked and lost 90% of that, or for whatever reason the project just collapsed and lost 90% of its value because of the high inflation that you went through and you've benefited from, but you lost 90% of the $500,000 that you got at whatever point in time, because you didn't want to get out and you wanted more money. You were like, oh, I can probably make like this $500,000 into like 50 million or some shit like that. And that's exactly what went through my mind. So you stay in the game and then you lose your money. You lose 90% of your shit and you're left with 50 grand still. You're still up. So technically that's kind of how I look at these farms. Like, I'm like, okay, so 13 times my money. I'm like, okay, so if I put $100, you know, I'll get like a $1,300 check next year. And even if I lose 90% of that, let's just go with the exact same example, I'm still left with $130 next year. If I would have left that $100 in my bank account, it would have most likely been worth less next year. Like 90 to $80 basically is what my $100 would be worth next year. But because I put it in a farm and took the risk of losing all of it, like, so in real life, you get one trade. And that trade is either am I going to save or am I going to invest? And whichever one you go, if you go with investing, you can lose all of it. If you stay saving, you're going to lose 20%. That's facts, or more. It depends on the inflation rate that we're at, and I don't know what we're at. Like, you can tell what the inflation rate is based on how high the interest rates of the U.S. dollar index is, or I got that wrong. You got to take a look at the activity that the dollar index is doing. Like, is it going up or down? If it's going down, then that means the dollar is getting stronger and everything else is getting weak. Therefore, if you have invested in anything, you're most likely going to lose money. That includes crypto or fucking anything. But if the dollar index is going up, that means the dollar is getting weaker and inflation is going up. Therefore, anything that you invest in starts to make money. And if you have money, then the money starts to become worthless, because that's just what's happening with the dollar index. And the way that the dollar index is controlled is by the interest rates that the central bank imposes. So you got to keep an eye on those fuckers. What else? Goddamn. I mean, based on that tax rate, they also, what's it called, manipulate the inflation rate that they have. So those two definitely affect how the dollar's value performs and how the rest of the world reacts to it. It's a lot. But at the same time, if you don't want to do none of that shit, all I look is at Bitcoin. I just look at Bitcoin, and based on the performance of Bitcoin, I can kind of estimate what the dollar's doing. If Bitcoin's going down, I can estimate that the dollar index is going down. Yeah, if the dollar index is going down, then that means Bitcoin's going down. If the dollar index is going up, then Bitcoin's going to go up. They're actually following the same correlation, I think. I may have gotten that backwards, so please, if someone's watching this and they want to correct me, they can also correct you guys. Just put a comment on there. But they work opposites. They work in opposite directions, but the charts may be going in the same pattern, if that makes sense. Like, because okay, the dollar index is a basket of all the different shits, like a bunch of shits that it takes. It's currencies, basically, dollars, euros. It's like 50% euro, and then it divides the other 50% into like 4, 5, or 7 other currencies, and it pulls them in a basket. And based on the price of the dollar, if the dollar goes up in value, then that means that the dollar is getting stronger and everything else is getting worthless. There's a lot of jumping back and forth. So like, if the dollar is getting stronger, everything else is getting weaker, which means the index is going down. If the dollar is getting stronger, which you want to be holding dollars when that's happening, and you don't want to be shorting maybe other currencies. You want to be shorting, if you're in the dollar index trading, then you want to be shorting the index at that point, because you'd be shorting all the other currencies and making dollars. If the dollar is getting weaker and the index is getting bigger, then you want to be going long with the dollar index, and not be holding dollars, basically. But you will definitely be holding dollars. It's just, since you're going long, your dollars are making more dollars, because the index that you're holding is growing in value. So regardless of how I say my wordings, I should really watch it, and I can't. But hopefully you got the message of how to fucking basically find the floor, because that's what we're trying to find. We're trying to find a floor to be able to kind of tell, are we going up or are we going down? And we use all those different fucking indicators. Well, but indicators are actual fucking charts and analysis like that, which I use sometimes, but I literally use like psychological indicators that tell me where I'm standing. Like I literally don't need to go look at the charts. I just need to know what the price is and kind of look at the structure and maybe some other smart indicators, like for example the RSI, the relative strength index. That helps me kind of estimate if we're going up or down, because if we're at the bottom and we're retesting a key level, then it's most likely telling me that we're going to go up, and if we're retesting on the top a key level, then we're probably going to go down. But the RSI is just like a purple line that goes up and down as well, between a margin of 30 to 70%. If we're on 30 and we keep testing that, then we're going to go up. If we're on 70 and we keep testing it, then we're probably going to go down. That's most likely how it happens. It's just a pattern. It doesn't happen all the time, but at least you get an idea. Are we going up or down? And you can constantly make trades back and forth every minute. And I don't want to do that right now, but I should do it. That way you guys can get an understanding of what we're doing, and we can literally tell if there's a trade available or not with that information. So that's trading, and I don't want to do it. I literally don't want to do it, but I have to. This is the day trade station. You know what I mean? The day trade station. But when it comes to farming and trading cryptos, like all of that stuff kind of doesn't apply to us, because we technically don't use charts. Only the newbies, people who are coming from traditional finance, literally are, what price? What's the price of Bitcoin? Like, bro, I mean, that's important, don't get me wrong. Like, literally, I just told you, like, that's the only thing I use. I only use Bitcoin. I don't use the dollar index. I don't use dollars. I don't use goddamn all these goddamn smart analysis things that these fuckers out here are trying to teach you. You don't need none of that shit. All you need to know is what Bitcoin is trading at, what the price of the coin you're buying is at, and that's your floor. If you're buying, let's just say Matic. I don't have any Matic. I could give a shit about Matic. I love it. I actually love and enjoy. I've always enjoyed any of the cryptos that I've had to use, and that's why I am involved, because I've had to use them. But like, let's just talk about Matic. If you were to get involved in it, like let's say it's at $1.60, right? I think that's where it's at. But if it's there, to you, that's your floor. That's what your dollar is. Like if you put $100 in Matic at $1.60, to you, what the price of Matic is should not matter, except only what price you paid for it. Like if that's all that matters to you, what price you paid for it. It doesn't matter if Matic is at $1 even after you bought it. Even if it's at $1 after you bought it, don't worry about it. Just let it be, because you know that you bought it at $1.60. To you, that money is still worth what you put in. It's still $100 in there. It's just depreciated because of the volatility that it's involved in the market, and that's just something that comes with it. But you should know that you shouldn't pull it out if it's below 160. That's common sense, but you know, most people don't fucking listen and think like that. Like fucking just chill out. Just chill out for a minute. Let it be. And if you're gonna put $100 into something, make sure that that's what you want to do. Like, don't fucking change your mind back and forth, like leapfrogging like a frog or a toad back and forth between all these exchanges and protocols. Like, just make up your mind what you want. And if this is something that you're serious about, that like it literally fucks with us. Like, if you're just gonna be coming in and out just because of whatever reason, if you're testing, that's fine. But like, it really affects the whole entire ecosystem in a way, because like, let's just say 100,000 people come on board and they buy this coin for $10. That's $1 million that just came on, and it fluctuates the price up. And then someone who actually wants to get it, now they have to buy it. Let's just say there's only $10 million in the project, right? All right. And 1 million of you fuckers come out here and you buy $10. No. I said 100,000. 100,000 of you come out and buy $10 worth of this shit just because you want to test it out. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But now you guys have fucking moved the market level up by 10%. And someone who's normally doing this every day, they're buying this shit. So now they got to buy it at a 10% increase. They got to buy it more expensive because you're testing it. So if you're going to be testing this, I don't have nothing against that. I could care less if I pay more or pay less for what I'm buying. I could really care less. But I'm just saying, that's kind of what you do. Like, it just really fucks with us in a sense, where because you're not serious about something and then you want to walk out with the $8 of whatever you fucking got in, because you're never going to walk out with your money if you just came in and tested something. Like you're not. You're either gonna make money or you're gonna lose money. That's basically, you don't walk out with your money. Rarely, on a rare occasion, do you walk out with your own money. You never walk out with your money. I'll tell you that. You walk out with someone else's money every time. And I'm not trying to say that as a pyramid scheme, because that sounds very pyramid scheming, but that's literally how these codes work. Whenever I provide my money gets used to pay it to somebody else, and that's why I get paid. I was literally learning how to write some Solidity the other day, and I came across a function that literally states that the liquidity provided to these smart contracts is basically a permission for them to be able to use the funds in whatever way it needs to be used, whether that's to pay somebody, whether that's to pay rewards, or whatever the case is. That's why you're providing that liquidity. All those tasks are automatically made, and it's not like someone's out there fucking. There shouldn't be. The smart contract should be smart enough to be, or not really smart. They're dumb actually, but they should be finished in a way where they should be hands off after someone's built like this. This should be fully standalone, or to an extent upgradable. It should be upgradable that way. In the event of there's a hack or some shit like that, they can pause the project. That's the biggest thing upgrade that I've seen to improvements coming into crypto right now. It's the permission function on these smart contracts. Let us pause them for security purposes. In the event of a breach, we can pause any movement, and then we have to move everything to another chain, which that's very costly. Like, it's very costly to create these things. Like, yeah. So it's either gonna be set to go, and you can't change it, and if there's a bug, we gotta move everything. Or if they have the permit, then they are upgradable, and we can pause them and then fix the bug and get them back up and running instead of having to go and switch. I may have gotten those two mixed up a little, but if you create them the legacy way, and then you can't fucking edit them, basically. So this is been a very fun journey for me when it comes to god damn it, I'm looking for the jeweler, I think. But it's been a very fun journey being with this project, even through the hacks, even through all this shit that I went through. And only thing I don't like is how slow my computer gets, bro. Like, my computer gets so fucking laggy because of all the dumb shit I'm doing. Like, look, we're mining here, right? Yeah, we're CPU mining there, we're GPU mining there, we're streaming, we're goddamn trying to run these smart contracts. And yeah. Alright. I'm gonna try to see if I can make a coin like with OpenGPT, like this fucking thing. I've been playing around with it the other day, and I think I'm gonna get something done with it for sure. I was just in the middle of asking it a few things that I was reading in the docs here. I was reading these people's documents, and then, well, my best friend, my buddy that I can ask questions to, and he does answer back, which is what I love. But there's like other people using it, so I can't like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta wait sometimes. He's better than I like this AI way better than goddamn fucking Google, bro. Cause if I gotta ask Google something, I gotta go look for it. But if I ask this AI, it goddamn fucking does the work for me. Lazy fuck, right? Yep. I thought I fucking, you know what I mean? What the fuck, yo? Give me a sec. I'm gonna go on my phone and see what the fuck I was looking at my phone here, because I was on my phone. And I have no idea. I'm at devs. So my dumbass is actually trying to be a dev. Like, I literally have been developing for the past 4 days. That's why I haven't been live at all. And I have been very happy staying away from the camera, actually, for a second. It's and I still need to find that second camera so everybody can see me, but goddamn, bro, I can't find shit in this room right now. That's why I had to take out everything from the goddamn closet, and I still can't find shit. Oh well. We'll eventually get 2 cameras up and running, and everybody will see this and who it's coming from. But at the current moment, I have more interest in building my own project, because what the fuck? Seriously, dude. Like, because trading is a job. There's nothing wrong with it. I love trading. I just have a hate for it now. It's just, I have no idea why this shit's not working. Like, it's like, I think it's this stupid ass browser here. Like, let's just find out if it is the browser. We're gonna get to a different fucking tab. Like, dumbass fucking game, bro. Like, oh man, like there must be working on it or something, because this was up. It's up on mobile. It's up on fucking mobile. I don't fucking get it. What the fuck, guys? Come on, piece of shit. Now it's down. There's so many goodies in there. Like, I really like those docs, and it's getting me somewhere. God, fuck, man. Now I'm gonna have to go fucking look at the code, the actual fucking code, and reverse engineer it. Like, reverse engineering is not bad. It's literally what I've been doing with my trading. Like, I just told you guys that I literally look at what the big guys are doing, I break it down and try to copy them, and that's what you do with coding, and that's where I got that from. But why? Jesus, come on, why is this like, oh, that's the other browser. Hold up. I have no idea why this thing's acting up so bad, bro. Come on. I just want to go to DeFi Kingdoms, because we're not even going to go trade. Like, I'm not even trying to do anything with trading right now. Like, I'm trying to build a market. I guess I've just gotten tired of trading. I'm going to the point to where, like, I want to spend time building these things, and build my own. That way, if I want to join one of them, I can build a mini game for them or something like that, because that's what it looks like they're doing here. But nope, not the docs, motherfuck. We're not trying to use this right now. I'm trying to go to fucking GitHub, and it's not here. What the fuck? I gotta play. Oh my god, dude! I gotta literally go inside the game to get their GitHub. Come on. What the hell? What the hell is going on? Come on. Combat keywords and traits. Oh my god, that fucking sound's killing me. The music is so loud. Boom, 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 boom. Their code is hidden inside the game. So, and this is not the user interface. This is the actual back end of the contracts interacting. So, I just needed a name, which I forgot a name. So, I'm not supposed to kind of remember all this shit. So, this is what I needed right here. This fucking name, which is not even the name of their own. They cloned this and built this from someone else. So, we're gonna go ask the bot, what is this shit for? What does it do? You know what I mean? Oh my fucking god, keyboard. Piece of shit keyboard, dude. I swear to god, I wanna fucking break it sometimes. Just fucking grab it, snap it in half. Fucking A. Uniswap is this, man, I wish I even had this thing read it for me, but Uniswap is a smart contract on the Ethereum blockchain that allows users to create new instances on the Uniswap V2 exchange. Uniswap is a decentralized exchange that enables users to trade cryptocurrency tokens on the Ethereum blockchain. The factory contract provides a way to deploy new instances of the Uniswap V2, each of which can be used to trade a specific type of token. Users can interact with the Uniswap V2 factory contract in order to create a new Uniswap V2 exchange, or they can use one of the already deployed exchanges. The contract also provides functions for providing upgrading existing exchanges to the latest version of the Uniswap V2 contract, as well as for interacting with the underlying exchange in various ways. God. Okay. What about the so that's the factory. That's how we make an exchange. Like, and by exchange we don't mean about the actual fucking platform. We actually mean like the point in time where you go, like say you pick a specific coin to swap, like say MyCoin, right? MyCoin, that's literally the name of it, and it's MyCoin. But we built it, right? We built it, MyCoin. All right, we want to buy MyCoin, but it doesn't have a marketplace, but we just built it. So we're going to go interact with the factory to basically create that pair and provide liquidity. We're going to create it with some real money, and we're going to give it some of MyCoin, and we're going to create a pair where it fucking creates a fucking exchange between those two, and now there's a marketplace for it. That's what happens when you actually go to a fucking swap and you see holy fuck, so this is the fucking little backbone that makes this happen. Got it. Kind of. I still can't quite get it through my head. Now I need to fucking see what's the router's job. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this shit out, guys, once we fucking got every last little guy here. So I mean, I would have to be using Google to fucking understand what the hell is that thing. But in here, this guy's helping me research. I love it. I fucking love this fucking AI, dude. Because I would have to go read this shit. My dogs. Alright, Uniswap V2 Router O2 is a smart contract on the Ethereum blockchain that serves as a router. Okay, a modem? A router? Okay, so let's start with that. I don't know. For the Uniswap V2 decentralized exchange. So for the Uniswap V2, that's another contract. We gotta go find what's the Uniswap V2 contract basically. For the Uniswap V2 decentralized exchange, it provides a set of functions that allows users to interact with the exchange in various ways, such as by adding liquidity to the token pair or executing a trade. Oh my god, so this is what lets us as a user interact with the actual Uniswap V2 to be able to give it money, loan, trade, all that nice stuff. Okay, fucking I understand. I know what the router is now because I fucking interact with this shit. So you kind of get an idea of visually, physically, and now just ow, fuck, I hit my nut. Just from reading one paragraph. We got 2 more to go. The router contract acts as an intermediator between users and the actual Uniswap V2 exchange contracts. When a user wants to perform an action on the exchange, such as making a trade, they can call a function on the router contract. With the appropriate parameters, the router contract will then execute the required action by calling the appropriate function on the underlying Uniswap v2 exchange contract. There's many Uniswap v2 contracts that get created by the Uniswap v2 factory. We're catching along. We're fucking understanding what the fuck. And look, we're fucking breaking down. We're breaking down what the fuck are these motherfuckers one at a time, and to understand what the fuck they do. And then we gotta clone them and re-fucking build them, which they're so easy to clone and rebuild. Like, but you gotta understand what the fuck's going on in the hood to kind of get an idea. Okay, so now this is where they lose me. Like, I obviously know that that's the actual governance token right there. That's the jewel token. But I would definitely like to know what its function is. Like I'm gonna have to copy the whole thing. But it looks like, we don't have the Uniswap v2. I'm gonna have to go to Uniswap itself. Maybe they're talking about the contracts, because there's the v2 contracts right there. They're talking about this. So this factory does some shit and it creates a contract, right? And then this contract here, which is the Uniswap v2 router O2, that is how you interact with the deployed contracts that are called Uniswap v2. And inside here, there's more fun shit. So there's the router, there's the pair that we don't know nothing about yet, but there's the factory, Solidity contract. Wait a second, let's go back to contracts already back there. Yeah, this is just the readme file that's helping me digest this. Alright, so let's go in there. In here, it's talking about these contracts here. Now if I read this, the Uniswap v2 area, this folder that I'm in, code for Uniswap v2. Okay, it's probably there, I'm guessing, at the Uniswap v2 core. Yep. So it's just referencing where that's at. And we might even have it in the libraries and interfaces there, cloned. But one, change the contract version to 0.0.6.12 and do the necessary patching. I need to go learn what the fuck patching is and what the fuck how to do it, because yeah, apparently we gotta patch it. Add migrator member in Uniswap v2 factory. So we need to add a migrator, which can be set by fee to setter. Fee to setter. So we're gonna have to go look up what this function is. Or yeah, on web3.js, or asks the bot, what is this web3.js function used for and how? Yeah. Okay, web.eth.send transaction. I set fee to setter is a function in the web.js library that is used to send the transaction on the Ethereum blockchain. It takes an object as an argument that specifies the details of the transaction, such as the recipient and the amount of ether to send and the data payload. Fee to setter is a property that can be included in the transaction object passed to web.eth.send transaction. It specifies that the specific transaction, transaction fee, also known as the gas cost, should be paid to the contract's setter address rather than the Ethereum miners who execute the transactions. This is used when the contract being called includes a fallback function a function with no name that is executed when the contract is called that expects to receive the transaction fees. Holy fuck. In general, the setter fee property is used in situations where the contract being called expect to receive the transaction fee in order to perform some action. It allows the contract to specify a specific address that should receive the fee rather than it being paid to the miners. So the reason why we get that is because we're doing something for the entity that is interacting with it. So that makes sense. I mean, 'cause they're helping pay for the gas that to keep the shit running. So I kind of want to see it in action. But I don't know if the user or the developer uses it. And it looks like the user uses it. Using as an example. No, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, here it goes, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna read that in a sec. I'll let it finish. I think there's got to be a lot of people using this OpenAI to be writing smart contracts right now, because it doesn't make sense why not. And if we keep doing this, this thing's gonna get so much more helpful. Like this, all this information had to be asked by it or provided at some point. Let's see, to use the fee to setter when calling a contract using web.eth.sendTransaction, you should include it as a property in the transaction object that you pass to. You should include it as a property in the transaction object that you pass to the function. For example, this is building a transaction to a contract address. Contract functions calls data fee setter true. Okay. So yeah, that's sending the fee to that address. It says web.eth send transaction error transaction hash. Callback goes down here. The fuck's a callback? Web 3 transaction. Callback code. Oh. It will output a transaction hash instead. Okay, what the fuck? Is that what that thing is saying over there? So like it's basically gonna say if it error or it's gonna give the transaction hash according to this. See, the web.eth sends transaction function takes the callback function as an argument, which is executed when the transaction is successfully broadcast to the Ethereum network. or if an error occurs, the callback function takes two arguments, error and transaction hash. Oh, right. Got you. That is so quick. Like, this guy had to fucking write 2 paragraphs to explain 1 line of code there. Like, it's either gonna... Holy fuck. Which is executed when the transaction is successfully broadcast to the Ethereum network, or if the error occurs, the callback function takes 2 arguments, an error and a transaction hash. If the transaction is broadcast successfully, the error argument will null, and the transaction hash argument will contain the transaction hash, which is the unique identifier for the transaction. If an error occurs, the error argument will contain the error object with the information about the error, and the transaction argument will be null, and the transaction hash argument will be null. Okay, so it won't run the transaction through. Okay, so that's good to know. Now I know that whenever a transaction fails, the transaction doesn't go through, it doesn't get put on the blockchain. I mean, we might pay some gas for it to run still, because we did, but it doesn't take all of it. It doesn't take the whole entire fee that we were paying, because it didn't do the job. That's pretty cool. It doesn't say that here, but that's what I've noticed. Here's an example of how you might use a callback function. And I don't know where to use this yet. Like, I have no idea where to fucking... I think we need to, like, have a... We need to have a contract running. We need to have a contract running. Yeah, I still don't know how this thing would fucking be used. Send ETH. I'm gonna try another one. Web3 send. Wait. Token? No, oh, maybe it's ERC20. ERC20 send transaction? Maybe, right? I have no idea. It's not clear. It's not clear what you mean by web3.erc20 send transactions. It's a function in the web3.js library that is used to send a transaction on Ethereum blockchain. There is no function called the one that I wrote, web3.erc20.send transaction. Oh, it tries to explain to me something else. I think that's what I wanted to know there. Alright, if you're trying to send a transaction involving an ERC20 token, you can use the web3.eth.send transaction to call the contract function of the ERC20 contract. For example, you can call the transfer function. Yeah. Function of an ERC20 contract to send tokens to another address. Here's an example of how you might use web3.eth.send transactions to transfer ERC20 tokens. Dude, I love this teacher. Like, I'm literally teaching myself, but because I don't know what the fuck I need to learn, there's literally no one here to tell you what you need to learn. Like, you just gotta fucking learn whatever you need, and you don't know what you need. That's kind of the problem when it comes to developing. Like, you're like, the biggest fucking thing is trying to figure out what you want to build. But even if you know what you want to build, you don't know what the fuck you want to fucking where to start. Like, all right. So I like this teacher. Like, fuck, man. If they could really make OpenAI accessible for everybody, which it is. It's open. It's an open, free to use at the current moment for testing purposes. But it has a There's a lot of people using it, and people can barely get on it. But I love this thing, bro. Fuck. Oh my god. God damn it, bro. I mean, Google's just as good, probably, but. Okay, so here's an example of how we can use that function to transfer ERC20 tokens to call the transfer function on the ERC20. So Web3 is basically a library that helps me make calls. That's a way to remember, right? We can make calls from Web3. It's like a phone. Holy fuck. We're calling smart contract, which it's set up to do whatever the fuck it has. You know, you build it to do whatever the fuck it wants, whatever you want. But in this case, this function called transfer lets us move money. So we're gonna be like, hey, fucking, I don't want to say a name because I don't want to fucking make you think that I'm building a certain name for a currency right now. But that's gonna be the name right there. Just, I'm not saying it. Send that many to this address, and that's basically what we're going to be doing with this thing here, where it says build token contract. Okay, a new web ETH contract token ABI and token address. So it literally builds the token with the ABI from what I'm seeing right there, because the construct, that's build, and then whatever the fucking name of the thing is, in this case is building that token contract ABI address so we can use it right there. So it's making like a local instance. I think that's what that's saying. I'm not sure, don't take my word for it. I'm new to this. Now we're building a transaction to of the token address. A transfer, okay. Token contract method is transfer, recipient address, and the amount. I think that's where I would punch in the address that would get it and the amount of tokens that I want. And then an encode ABI, I think that's a function or some sort of fucking call. I'm not sure. But it closes and we're done with the transaction, and now we're saying web ETH send the transaction, and it's gonna give us an error or a transaction hash if it goes through, or if it was successfully transacted, then it was gonna give us a transaction hash. Holy fuck, I just actually read that. Holy fuck. Alright, so let's see what the AI is saying. In this example, token ABI, okay, what we were wondering, what the fuck is that, right? Token ABI, that first thing right there on the first line where it says construct token contract new web3.eth contract, and then inside the parentheses or fucking, I don't got the brackets, god damn it. Token ABI right there, comma. We're talking about that. In this example, token ABI is the ABI, application binary interface. Ah, it's an interface, so it is like I thought. It is a local instance of the ERC20 contract token address. So it wants the token address. It's the contract's address, recipient address. What we were thinking about on the same call. Recipient address is the address to which the token should be sent, and then the amount is the number of tokens to send. It is like I thought. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I'm getting really excited about this. I'm still a big noob, alright? We're oh my god, why is MetaMask asking for password? Scam. Nah, don't ever put your passwords in your MetaMask whenever it pops up like that, because it could actually be like one of the websites that you're visiting, and then like they have like some sort of like connect to the wallet, and if specifically if you're already logged into your wallet, like this is what makes it even worse. Like, see if you're already logged in like that. Never, ever, ever log into these things like this, because they're literally trying to steal your password and then access your coins, and then they can get your key and all that shit. I've never, ever put my password into a into a wallet like that. Even if it's my wallet and it's popping up, like, it could be because we have multiple browsers open or multiple tabs open. That may be the reason why it does that. It's just the reloading the browser tab, and it gets confused what browser tab you're on. It could be that, but just don't put your password in there. Because, like, just go back and open on one of the tabs, go back and open your MetaMask and see if you're logged in. And if you're logged in, then definitely do that before you log in. Every time, make sure you're logged in. If you're logged in, then don't put your password in, because of that reason. Like, it just makes sense. Like, I'm not a programmer. I don't think I am yet. I mean, I am kind of, but I don't program anything. I don't have anything under my name that says I built this. But goddamn, it just makes common sense. I mean, there's other things that are called like rotten seeds, and this is a good example of how rotten seed could be pulled off. Like, 'cause if I was a malicious developer and I was to fucking create a website where it lets people connect to their wallet, it's kind of, you have an easier access point, at least from my point of view. I don't know what that access point is, because I literally don't know, but I'm just fucking using my goddamn brain, alright? I don't want to lose the rest of the money I've lost. I don't want to lose the rest of the money I got left, alright? So, we're gonna keep cycling slowly here, because today, yeah, I'm supposed to be fucking trading, but it looks like I'm learning how to program Solidity. That's what we're actually, they call it Solidity, but fucking everything's basically just these Web3 calls at the end of the day, from what it looks like. Oh man, I want to use these contracts so bad, man. I want, I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna save them at least, because we know that this is a send token call, basically, right? So we're gonna save this as under documents, please. Oh yeah, there is documents. And we're gonna save it as send. Oh, not even. We're gonna save it as the fucking name of the actual thing that we're doing. But what are we doing? You know what I mean? The call. In this case, we're doing a web3.eth.send transaction. Calling call, right? Transfer call. Token transfer call. That's exactly what this document is. And we might need that later on, but right now it's garbage, basically, because I don't have a token to send. And I had one yesterday, but I didn't know how to fucking do this. I didn't know how to fucking do this. And I'm trying to be able to interact with it before I deploy it on mainnet, before people actually get the real thing, like, you know what I mean? So they're over here fucking around, and I don't want to be sharing this live. I don't want to be people getting ideas of what we're building. I had an idea of what we're gonna launch. It was gonna be a coin for New Year's with the hint of the name of the New Year's, but it didn't work out. I wasn't ready, and I'm not gonna rush it. So we might do one for Valentine's. I don't fucking know, man. The fuck. That might be a good idea. The one for Valentine's. Fucking. Huh. Make people get rich by the time they get to Valentine's, so they have some money to take out their bitches. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm single. I don't fucking gotta deal with that right now, so I'm not looking, so I don't gotta worry about that either. I'm fine. Anyways, yeah, I think Valentine's Day token would be fucking funny. Cupid coin. Oh my god, I'm already thinking. You see, this is the stupid shit. This is why I like this, because it's like you can do funny shit like that. And I'm not ready yet. I'm not fucking ready. Fucking somebody's gonna jump on that. I know they are. Hopefully they do, but I'm probably gonna miss out because I'm not even gonna see it come out. Because I'm not trading. I'm literally not trading right now. I am learning every day. Like, even when it comes to YouTube stuff, like, fucking, I suck at my YouTube thing. I can't say that. I mean, I'm trying to create my own kind of content, which is reporting back what I do, and that's a little bit of crypto trading, mostly video gaming, honestly. Like, I've been slacking a lot, but I haven't even been video gaming that much. Like, if you go to Breloco 4, you'll see that I haven't been live in a few days. I haven't gamed in a while. I know I haven't. I want to get back on GTA. I do, but it's just like, you know, it's either between like, do I want to make fake money in a video game or do I want to make real money in real life? It's like that kind of. So, uh, if I keep making these automated processes of how to make money, like, you know, like streaming, fucking merch selling, fucking trading in a way where it's automated, uh, because I don't want to automate it. That's too much. I've tried automation of trading before. It doesn't quite work. The best thing that you can do is kind of farm, and that's as automated as I would get. And even then, I don't recommend you to do that. Like, farming is like telling you to go to the casino, and it is like you're literally fucking chasing high yield and you're risking everything. Don't go do that unless you're literally a fucking degen like I am and don't give a fuck about losing everything. Which I do. I do give a fuck. I give two fucks. The fuck that I got in, and then the fuck where I got fucked. I do care a lot about what happens. I just don't. I don't because it's not good for me. It's not good at all for me to care or give a fuck about anything. Because it's when you do give a fuck or care about anything that you start to get yourself attached and hurt because of things just not working, man. It's just not worth it. So, this previous transaction, we were doing a web ETH. Oh man. You know what, we're gonna do another fucking another one of these. But instead of doing that, we're gonna do web ETH, no, web 3 ETH, no, web 3 dot ETH dot send transaction. To transfer I would need like a smart contract address, I'm guessing, at this point, because I'm gonna go just grab the Joule contract that we got here, because it might do it, because it's a contract, it's an actual token, and we could do it technically in the actual main chain. This is something that we could do, and I wouldn't lose the money if I sent it to another wallet, because I would be able to do it. So to transfer Joule token, I'm gonna say 1 Joule, or yeah, one, or actually I don't even know how much Joule I got, but we got no Joule. We got no Joule, he says. Damn it, fuck. Damn, bro. We got no Joules, god damn it. No fucking Joules. Fuck. Where the fuck are my Joules? Damn it, dude. Alright, so we're just gonna pretend we have a Joule, but we're gonna copy um, address number 2. And we're gonna send one coin to there. But in order to do that, I would have to be the owner of Joule to be able to pull that call. Because I don't think I can do that, or maybe I can. Maybe I can do that because all I'm doing is I'm telling the Joule smart contract to send 1 Joule to the smart contract address, or sorry, the address that I fucking want to send it to my other wallet. Damn, fucking just say that. God damn, bro. Remix? No. Where the fuck is it? Here. Okay, so did that have a 1 before? I'm not even sure if that had a 1 on it. No, it doesn't. F. So we're trying to write the amount of tokens. 1, yeah, 1 token. Alright, let's see if it understands or can build me a call to be able to create a smart contract where I can, or a transaction call. I'm guessing this maybe can be ran on a command line interface, but we're trying to build something like this where it will transfer the Joule token of 1 Joule to that address. Alright, to transfer 1 Joule token from address no, to that address. Yeah. You would need to have the ABI application binary of the Joule token contract. If I give it the contract address that it needed, yeah, I still need the Joule token ABI, maybe. And in order to get that ABI, you would I need to double check that this smart contract address, the 48F, is the one that I have on God damn it, Clayton, because there's like 3 chains where the coin has been at this point. Who's gonna tell me what contract is which? That's my job to kind of fucking verify. So we got, where the fuck token balances? Here we go. Alright, Joule, where the fuck? Jade. I do not see Joule here, bro. Huh. What are the odds? What are the odds? Joule? What happened to token transfers? There's gotta be some Joule here, bro. Some Joule somewhere at some point. I wonder if this thing numbers my transactions. It doesn't. It doesn't give a fuck how many transactions I've made. Oh, it does. The nonsense is a way to keep up with 338 transactions. Right? I've only been here since like a month. Literally, like if we got to the last one, like, damn. I literally haven't even been here a month, and I already got 338 transactions. We've made like over $1,000. Right? We made over $1,000 in just that month with no money. Well, not out of my part, because I did put $100, but I already lost money on that $100 too. That money is actually worth like I don't even know. It doesn't matter to me, but I made it over $1,000. Yeah, and I already lost half of it, so I made way more than that. But that's just what we do here in DeFi Kingdom. So if I can keep doing this, like that's an extra $12,000 a year from just DeFi Kingdoms. And I still need to go look for a job because I don't got a job. I gotta fill out this application I just fucking went and got at the smoke shop, and I haven't done it. I haven't done it. I've literally spent the past 4 days fucking figuring out Web3. And it looks like we kind of got it with the help of OpenChatGPT, bro. This motherfucker. Bro, we're getting it. We're fucking getting it, dude. Wait, I'm trying to find this goddamn Jewel token. God damn it, dude. That's what we're doing. There it is. Fucking A. We're trying to double verify that this address right here, 7B43, is exactly who they say they are. Because if not, we can't do this on the Clayton network. 048F. Damn. Damn. Yep, exactly. So we need to change it to that address if we want to do it on Clayton, which I'm probably gonna do it on Clayton. So that's how you go about it. It's not that you gotta verify that. You just gotta make sure you have the right address. Do boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean, dog? Hopefully. I mean, I don't know. I'm just testing this shit out right now. So we're gonna try it. That's the smart contract address. We're gonna copy this again. I'm not trying to type. Boom. Copy that. Paste that here. Delete that. And I'm just gonna go check that it's called Jewel token. I don't really know if it's called Jewel token. It's actually called Jewel, so we're just gonna call it Jewel. Alright. And it's all caps. Alright, let's do that. Transfer 1 Jewel token. Yep. Maybe I should have specified the network, but it'll be fine. I think. I might still need the token ABI, which is right here on the token thing itself. So we just gotta basically go to oh shit, contract, right? And contract code, token balance. Huh, it's not here at all. I could try seeing one of these transactions in their ABI, because it should have it. Event, data, it's a hero token. So we got 2 contracts. Topics. Huh, that is so weird. This one has topics. So this must have been an action, like the NFT either like completing the quest or starting the quest. It had to be completing because there's all these little attachments, which could be the amount of currency they gave them, like 0.6 of a coin and so on or whatever. I'm not sure. I can't really see that. And then we got original values, decoded value, and ETS with no ABIs. They should be here though. This is where normally on Etherscan, this is not Etherscan, this is Clayton Scope. We would get a lot more info on these, and especially about the contract. complete quest. Yeah, see, this is a quest contract. This is so interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so if I leave F624 up and I go back to the code, I look at the contracts, we should find the quest contract here. Mocks, tests, libraries, interfaces, banker, airdrops, winnable, multi-calls, master burdens. Mocks. Banker exploit solidity. Ask it, what is this? What is this? This apespace.io thing is very interesting stuff, because it might actually be a full-on scam, I'll tell you that. Because of various things, but did it actually do it? It gave me the fucking, yeah. I just broke it. So it's a JSON file. Yeah, ain't no way in hell I'm creating that unless there's a way to get it. Let me read this, guys, out loud. Getting ABI data from for ERC20 tokens programmatically with Web3 duplicate. So this is the second question, second time I've asked 5 years ago. This question already has answers here. How do you get a JSON file ABI from a known contract address? Okay. I'm just starting to dive into Web3, like kind of, not really, but yeah, into the coding part. I'm trying to display the various ERC20 token values for a given Ethereum address. The pieces I need to do this are token contract address and token contract ABI. Same here, right there. Are there any programmatic ways to get the contract ABI given contract address? Hold on, the thing keeps distracting me. Are there any programmatic ways to get the contract ABI given a contract address from a blockchain? If it seems fair to assume the contract ABI is constant for any token address, has anyone centralized a database that can be used to interact with these ERC20 tokens programmatically? Are you able to interact with a token contract at all? Are you able to interact with a token contract at all without the full ABI? For example, based on the ERC20 standard, every contract must have a balance of. Can we call this function given an address and no ABI? Thank you for the help. K Fitcher. I just want to fully clarify the answer for anyone else who may run into this issue. Let's say you want to get the balance of a token on Ethereum address using Web3. You should do the following: variable token contract equals web.3 contract ABI dot at contract address. Variable decimal equals token contract dot decimal. Variable balance equals token contract dot balance of address. Variable adjusted balance equals balance divided math proof of work 10 decimal, I think. Token name equals token contract dot name. Token symbol equals token contract dot symbol. Then the final output should be something like output equals adjusted balance plus token symbol plus token name. So you should get the balance, the symbol, and the token name with this. Yeah, because first you're asking it to to call this contract's ABI, and it has this decimal place. You want its balance. Well, your balance of your address. I have no idea what the adjusted balance would be, but then there's the name and symbol. I thought I would need I would need to load a new contract ABI for each contract address, because each token may have their own functions, even if they follow the ERC20 standard. However, you only need to define the ABI for the functions you are using. So in my example, you only need to define balance of, the address, decimals, the decimal places of the token, I'm guessing. I have no idea how to find that still. I think that's like in the smart contract, and you can kind of, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the decimals is. Name and symbol, that's kind of a get-go, but alright. I shouldn't have to define those, or maybe I do. Yeah, I do have to define them. Assuming the token is following ERC20 standards, these functions will always be the same and can be represented with this ABI. Constant true inputs. There's something there missing that I can input. Not sure. The world. So the name is missing. I gotta fill in the name. Payable, false. Yeah, well, I'm gonna cut the video, guys. I'm gonna keep doing this. I got a lot of work to keep going with. But I don't think I even finished here. Yeah, I never even finished trading. God damn. Hopefully the NFTs are working well. Hopefully they're working. I think I'm gonna go get some gas and some freaking something to eat and enjoy the day while it's still daylight. Literally. And I'm gonna get one of these ASICs up and running, so we're gonna actually get this this up and running, this CG file that we did for FEC. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now while we're still live before we cut the stream. But we're definitely gonna keep reading on this and figure out how we can get this ABI, because that's literally the next step that we're on, basically, to try to figure out how we can make a call to where we can send some tokens from a smart contract to another address. That's what we're trying to do. 2-3 things, basically. And trying to go enjoy the rest of the day, because, well, yeah. It looks like the day is like very short, so here goes this loud noise. Fuck it, I'm gonna turn up both of them on. But I need to know which one's which, so that's why I'm gonna turn the one with the red pad, I got an orange cable and then a white cable. I got them color labeled because, well, why not, right? I shouldn't have to do that, but it kind of helps. Fucking nice. So we got an ASIC on and it's about to turn on. It's on. It's about to go on. Just need to go find it now. There's something mine there at 141. We just need to know which one it is. Alright, this one. There it is. So this guy is mining at Lucky Doge. So we're gonna get rid of this one here because it's just useless to me. We're gonna move that one to there, and we're gonna keep Lucky because I like Lucky. Yeah, that one's a really good pool for me. Everything else stays the same, but as far as this, we're just gonna change the pool where we're mining to. We're gonna start to mine Feck. Oh shit. Alright, so bam. And then we're gonna grab this. Wait. Yeah, Feck. We're trying to mine Feck because we can't do shit with it over there. Oh my god, this fucking headset just scared the fuck out of me right now because it's like right on my ears. Alright, so there we go. So we've decided to change I'm not even sure which one this was, but I'm going to label it the red orange power cable. Basic. Yeah, we're going to call it that. That's what that is. I wish I could like just kind of like code something in here that would create a line that divides this up like a BR line, but we're not programming right now, so this will have to do right here. Alright, we know that that's that, and these are batch files for dumbass stuff basically, and we're gonna get our basics back on. Let's see, on the ACC, we'll look here. No, we're just gonna go look here. Take a look here which pools are killing it, because it looks like we just basically took down Lucky Dog. We took Lucky Dog down to put that one there, so we're not mining at Lucky Dog, and we kind of need to, I think. I don't know. It doesn't. I'm gonna stick with whichever one was more lucky for me. Let's see. Get a new coins. Check out a care. So Lucky is getting. They're both got about the same hash rate right now. So if you go to Lucky and we just check out my address. We were at Lucky and then we came on and then we did nothing. We're like, yeah, no. We came on, we did nothing. We got 7 shares in that little bit of time while that thing was running. We've made 2,355 ACs from here, and that's in a short period of time actually. So I had them running for a week, about a week. And then we got spools, I think. We're mining at spools. We go check out here our wallet. We also got a cure here. Here we mined 2,295. Block 7,000. So, dude, these are beautiful days, man. I'm gonna record them because I mined these blocks. I don't know all the blocks I mined, just there's a hell of blocks that I mined. But to me, this is like a resume, basically. Yeah. And it looks like we're mining 2 spools now, right? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Spools, yeah, we're mining the spools right now, so we're jumping on. And ferrite looks like it only has about 970 mega hashes, and here I come with 500. So, and I'm basically 50% of the hash rate right now on this spool. Damn. Yeah. So I hope there's no script miners out there, because they would screw me up. I'm just I don't know how long I'll stay on there. Probably for a little bit, not long. Lucky dog, it's down, man. So I'm at spools right now, and there's a total of like 3 gigahashes, and I got half of one. Total network hash rate is at 6 actually, so half of one still. I mean, I got about a 1/6 of the network. Just getting online. Let's go to this other coin here. Ferrite? Yeah, ferrite. Ferrite only has 5 gigahashes as well, and we're putting half on it, so we'll be fine on both of these. We'll be definitely fine. Now I just need to get it. Now I just need to get Jerry coin up. I need to get more hash rate on Jerry coin. Because so far we were only started tinkering with it. Like right here. Gecko coin as well. I haven't really been messing around with Gecko coin. It's just, I don't know what's up with me. It's Ghost Rider. Okay, I think that's GPU mineable as well. I'm not really too candid. It's very hard to get it. It's like you put a 3090 on it, and I'm like 4 kilo hashes. I'm like, what the fuck? Something like that. It's really hard. It's a very hard algorithm. Maybe it might be really valuable. It might be probably one of the more valuable coins that I'm not paying attention to. Russians, Chinese, and Germans basically on it, you know. But yeah. So we are actually not mining a cure right now, so don't get jealous, guys. We're not mining a cure. We're just testing this new coin out today. It's already at 88 Fahrenheit. For those of you that are in Europe or over there in China, we're actually at 31 Celsius in here. It's fucking hot, man. but it is cold outside, so it's like, nice and toasty. Humidity's kind of high though, it's like 42. That's fine. I'm from Florida. I could live forever. I don't live in Florida, but I'm from Florida, so like I'm used to that kind of shit. Heat. Ethash, man. I really want an Ethash ASIC. I really wish like my followers would like goddamn fucking like buy me one. No, dude, that would be fucking dope though. A fucking Ethash ASIC, or if someone doesn't want theirs, goddamn bro, I think I might want it. There's so much to do here. Jeez, bro. Expanse. I haven't been in Expanse in a while. I definitely need to get back in it, but it's I don't know. I did find some things out about it, but I'm not gonna say. Ether one, Ethone. There's alt chain. We got Ethone. That's worth half a penny apparently at Segix. Damn, that shit's up 85%. Shit goes up to a penny, drops down, up a penny. Fucking yo. I think I just found another coin to be mined instead, and this one looks to be profitable. I don't know though. I don't know about this exchange. I mean, look at this volatility. Like this shit goes up from half a penny up to a penny, and then back down, then up, and just don't put more than you can lose in it. Oh my god, this thing was up at 50 cents? No fucking way. Wow, okay. You got my attention. You got my attention, buddy. Definitely. So what's the floor? It looks like we go up to a penny, drop down to half a penny. That's the go right now. Okay, so let's go find out some more information about this stuff. I'm curious. I really want to know more about it. Let's see. Wow, it's a wonderful webpage. They got their chart. They're flexing their chart. They're like, yeah, bitch, go buy it now. Which is good. This is good. We want this. Like, look, it's on an uptrend. Small uptrend, but it's up. There's been 9 sells, 7 buys. Looks for more sells than buys. Only $26. And this is the wrapped Matic. Oh, this is the one on Matic. Oh man, they already wrapped. Interesting. Ether 1 is a fork of Ethereum, and it's based on the proof of work algorithm. This blockchain does not intend to inherit the difficulty or data from old blockchain, but it provides a fresh start. ETH1 is the native token and used as a gas for transactions. Wrapped Ether 1 is also created as an ERC20 token on this blockchain. With wrapped ETH1 will be as the ERC20 token of the blockchain. ETH1 will be used to swap with other ERC20 tokens on this blockchain. So they're literally printed tokens as the monetary value behind. You have to go buy it with actual ETH1, but they are selling it to you from a ETH1 liquidity standing point. This is so crazy. This is a crazy risky ass project here. It's a very crazy project. I'm still curious, and I'm definitely fucking trying to get in. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. This is one that will either make you rich or lose the money that you put in, but holy fuck. There's no money in there, that's why. There's only $3 grand invested in it. Fully diluted. There's only $100 backing up the $3 grand that's in there. So basically, that dip that you see, they're evaluating that this project's worth the dip, which is not even gonna show here. That dip right there, all that's worth $3 grand. Like if it goes, what the fuck? How fucking low did it drop from? It dropped from no fucking way. Oh yeah, the regular ETH, because they cloned it. Damn. What the fuck? That's insane. Alright, so Ether1 tokenomics. Oh, fresh start, yeah, sure. Okay. Ether1 blockchain is a fresh blockchain starting from 0. You won't have any data from the old blockchain. You won't have the same difficulty level. It'll be much easier to mine other proof of works than other proof of work forks on Ethereum blockchains like ETH, ETF are very difficult to mine and not profitable for mining, for real. They're not. They're not at all. I don't know if this one is going to be. It looks like it. I mean, shit, you can double up your money. I don't know how good that's going to be, but it has to do with the Matic network, and we might have to be coming back, so I'm up for that. Alright, social media outlets. We got Discord, Telegram, Bitcoin Talk, which is what I love to see. We're going to go there right now, because that's what I like to fucking see. Alright, so Ether1 token details. Tokens in circulation since October 8th, 244,000. No ICO, no pre-sale. Generated via mining. Token supply unlimited. The wrap version. Source code. Mining pools. I don't know what the block reward is, but you know what? Chinese, of course. Chinese course. Huh. A virus is being uploaded on the cool P top pool. Solo type, solo mine. When a pool is opened, a hidden miner is installed on the computer. Be careful. Component web antivirus. Contains an adware dialer, a legitimate program that can be used by an attacker, harm computer, or user data. Name not a virus. Cure. Risk tool. .script. .bitminer. .gen. Accuracy, heuristic analysis. Threat level low. Object file type. Object type file. Object name. Ethone. Solo. Type equals solo. Object path. Reason expert analysis. No idea. There's a lot of good sentiment and warnings. We invite all good projects to contact us on Discord. Kakao. They're saying Kakao is a scam. The algorithm Kakao. I'm not even sure I'm following. So we got an Explorer at Block Scout. And the block reward? Oh wow. The block varies. Yeah, I'm gonna get on this thing. I don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers are saying. He's like, I don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers are saying. Yo, fuck what they're saying. We're trying to get some goddamn money, so let's go pool. Let's go pool some goddamn money. I wonder if I can even add this to my MetaMask. It's getting to the point where I can't see shit out of my tabs no more. So we're gonna go back to the project here. We don't technically need the Explorer or the Exchange. As far as this, what is this? Ferrite. Holy shit! Look, we've already found a block, a couple blocks. As a matter of fact, we got 100 coins just like that. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with these coins, but obviously I'm not gonna sell them. I don't even know how much the total supply is. I don't know nothing about the project. We got plenty of time to research and shit, so I'm not worried about it. This is one that I could possibly, maybe. I'm not sure I'm gonna get an ASIC on today for this. Temperature's at 88. My wax is like very runny. That's how hot it is in here. Warm. It's not hot, it's warm. But yeah, we need to get back on this website here for this project and figure it out how to do more with it. But let's check the status on this. We're running at 500 mega hashes. All 4 boards are running at roughly a steady temperature, high 75 on that one because I got the fans really low. See at 3,000, 2,000 RPM, so it's not really loud here and you can still hear me. So I could turn this up and it would be loud, and then I could bring these temperatures down to 60. Ideally that's where they should be running. In the summer that's where they will be running at around 70 or at most. But they'll be running really loud because I gotta try to keep them cooler. And right now I'm trying to be able to stream, so I probably won't be able to mine with them in the summer. I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know, create a mining shed back there and then run some external power. Luckily there's some external power that we can just we're gonna have to upgrade, create another box and get on either job, but it's luckily it's gonna be easier than having to tear down the wall. And yeah, it's not gonna be that bad. It's gonna be good still, but I need to do that if I want to be ready by the summer, which we got time. We got 6 months to do this. So we got mining that we're fucking prepping our minds to what are we gonna do for the future, just in 6 months, a 6-month timeline. So we need a mining shed so we can move all this out of here and then remote into it from here. Just keep good old fucking Sally right here. Just keep this. Okay, we got Sally right here. She's a good girl, even though she fucks up a lot. We can't be mad at her. We can't be mad at her. It's not her problem, dude. It's the user's problem that I abuse. Look at all this shit I gotta open all my shit, but. Alright, so we're gonna close this because it looks like I don't need it. I can always find that somewhere else, but yeah, we don't need it right now. I need more info on this project, which I don't have. dog. Unfortunately, I don't need you right now. And so I'm gonna close this. Leave that because we're still on that. But I think I closed the project page. I think I did. What's this? Ferrite coin. Yeah, like, we need to know what the fuck is ferrite, right? You guys, like, we don't even know what ferrite is. Like, there is no way of telling what the fuck is ferrite. Look, there's... I have no info on it. All I got is this. I don't even know how I found... I think, yeah, I found it. Oh, and I've been finding some other cool coins. Like, yeah, let me show you. Let me show you how I've been finding new coins. We'll get into this in a sec, but... that's the Explorer. Is it working? Hell, at least we got our Explorer working. Look at that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. So we got 122 difficulty. That's like with only 8 to 12 miners. Coin supply, there's only what? No way. That's the amount that we have right now. Yeah, because I don't think that's the total supply. I'm gonna refresh 701, like 767, 701. Huh. That's 3.7 million 67,701 coins. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this because I just want to know how many coins we keep minting. I want to know if that's the total amount, or you know what I mean. Like here in a couple of years, I want to know how many more coins have been minted in my lifespan. Ferrite core. So I'm guessing if we just delete the Explorer, we should be able to get to the actual website. Yeah, at least we got this. Got the GitHub link, Linux, and 32 window bit, 30 and 64 bit. That's it. That's all we got. At least we got a website though. And it's an organization. It's not like they're doing the best. So this is pretty dope. I like this how they actually created this with the GitHub repo. Like, I'm gonna clone this if he doesn't mind. I'm gonna clone this to mine, or keep watching. Start, yeah. Start for sure. Yeah, I do want to fork it. Got me a little local copy of this. Maybe I can build one of these Explorers for mineable coin that we built. I don't know. That's a goal. That's another goal. Like, cause we're trying to build a token, but at the end, like, I'm not really that ferociously trying to get money from people's hands. Like, cause I could care less about money, but I do want to make lots of it without having to do much work for it. So quotation marks, you know what I mean? I'm trying to build a business. I already built a business. It's just I'm not focusing on it like to treat it as it is. Maybe I should, you know, like, really just focus on it, but I can't. I'm just trying to build this other online business where I am what's it called, Offhands, and this Offhands business is a smart contract where it provides a service online, and it can be anything. There's many things to do on there. but we're gonna be making an exchange and then possibly a farm on top of that, because that's the next thing. And then the end game would be to build a token that people can come and they would get lots of those, or a portion of them, which could be lots, based on, I don't know, participation, like them being there, and make it an airdrop too. So that's just going to be a marketing technique, but that's what I see has worked in the past with most exchanges. So if I go that route, I think that would be the most fair launch to get the most amount of supply of coins out there in circulation. Do an airdrop and a farm where people can farm this coin, and give me a you know, a good percent, whether that's from 1 to 20% of the total supply. And if it's 1%, then I have access to it. But if it's like, say, 20%, then let's just lock it up for like a substantial amount of time, and then it unlocks in certain amounts of tokens at a time. That way I have funding to pay developers and expanding the product somehow, you know what I mean? Like, there's just, but that would be one way. And putting a lock on the liquidity, like I'm definitely looking into that, putting that whatever I start out with and whatever I keep adding to the main liquidity. I don't think I can even add no more, but basically I won't be able to rug pull or pull the money out. It's locked, and I don't know if that's like a time lock or whatnot, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're trying to build a business that revolves around making money by being kind of off hands, never really off hands, because we got to keep developing it and maintaining it. So it's a different kind of business, and it never hurts to expand into a different horizon. So this was the Explorer, Ferrite Core, maybe. No, this was actually cloned the actual project itself. Ferrite has no owners. The miner shall decide the fate of the network. Damn. Here it is. Some information. Algorithm types, proof of work, script, ports for RPCs 9573, 9574. Peer-to-peer, block time 1 minute, difficulty adjustment 1 block for 1 hour. Halvings in 301,000 blocks. Propagation time 5 seconds. Block size, sorry, 3.8147 megabytes or millibytes. That's MIBs. That's not even megabytes. Like, it's MIBs. That's something else. Transaction capacity is 50 per second. It's not that fast. 100 per second with segregated witness. Pre-mine, no pre-mine. If you count the Genesis block, then it is 0.0001% or 100. One. They basically mined 1 block to themselves to get this. They got nothing basically. It's a lot, but I don't know how much, but maybe that's how much I need to start myself with right there. 1,000th of a percentage. Just 100 coins, just enough for me to build something on the project if I want to grow on there and become something, you know what I mean? Like, get a fair start for everything. Because if I give myself 100, then I won't need to mine it. Like, I'm already set to go. I just need miners to be able to help me basically get my stuff running. Basically. That makes sense. So my job would be to build projects that make it succeed instead of, yeah, like I wouldn't be worried about the coin, because the coin needs to succeed. So I need to keep building things like dexes, dApps, banks, games, farms, just you name it, NFT marketplaces, like all of it, and then fucking game engines, uh, just so much more like that can be made inside crypto, and I need to focus on it instead of the mining part. So yeah, I shouldn't worry about how many coins I'm gonna get, like for the pre-mine block, even if it's a million or whatever. Because I mean, there might be trillions of coins. Like from what I was looking at, if I was gonna give myself 100 million, then then I was trying to make it to where I would have 1,000th like of the amount of supply. At least that's kind of where I'm going. So like even if there's only 1,000 coins, then I would only give myself one coin, some shit like that, basically. Because my goal is to make 1,000 times more than what we started. So if we get 1,000 people on board, each one gets a coin, and they are somehow able to produce something that creates more than just a coin. We're not gonna have more coins. We're actually gonna get less and less and less of the coin as more people join. But the coin will be worth more, essentially. And the things that we built in there, that we bought with the coin, will be worth more coins or more value according to the value of the coin. Like say you put up a coin and you invested it into a project, right? And that was backing up. That was a lot, actually. If that's all we got. So, I mean, you should have put like 10% of a coin backing up a project that you started. And lots of people come and buy the coin that we're using, bringing up the value, and they own these valued assets at a certain price, where now the initial amount basically makes them worth what they are. And that's where the problem starts, when people start to cash out, if they can. I mean, 'cause that's another problem. Like, can we even cash out, right? I don't want to put that skepticism in there, but I've never actually thought about the cashing out part. Like, there is no cashing out part, basically. Like, 'cause I mean, look at FEC. Like, there's no market attached to it. Like, the only thing we can do is basically create a market around it and start selling things and accept the coin as monetary value. That's literally what it's meant to be used. So, oh shit, look at this. Inflation, monthly inflation against time. So, negative inflation rate, right? Or, no, we are at, I don't know what day we're on, but I think I should stay mining this thing for at least 120 days, just so I can start to feel the inflation drop. Because once that inflation drop right there is over, the rewards are going to be a lot smaller back then. So I'm probably going to get like less blocks during this time. And then once that happens, it's gonna happen again. It's just gonna keep getting harder and harder. In just 200 days, that's almost a year. So it's literally asking me to mine for 6 months. That's what it's asking me to do. Total circulation at supply against time. By day 750, there'll be about 55 million in circulation. By day 180, there'll be about 30 million. So 10 times more than where we're at right now. At that point in time, it'll be 10 times more inflated. So literally, it's gonna probably devalue itself by like at least 10 times. So whatever it's worth at its initial rate, it's going to drop by 90%. That's literally what happens at launch of most of these coins. That's that right there. That's what I see. But we'll have a shitload of coins. Or maybe we should sell them and capitalize them and buy a shitload of them for cheap. I don't know. I gotta stay watching this motherfucker, because this motherfucker is gonna be one of those that literally catches me by surprise. Oh, we got a bunch of GitHub docs here. Oh wait, this is the GitHub doc. I mean, there's nothing else for me to do here except figure out what the code is. Like we're pretty much done here with this thing, but we don't want to be done with it. Let's see, template module, request template. We're using an old issue template. Please update to the new issue template. Learn more about issue and pull templates. With issue and pull request templates, you can customize and standardize the information you'd like contributors to include when they open issues and pull requests and repo. After you create issues and pull request templates in your repository, contributors can use the templates to open issues or describe the proposed changes in their pull request according to the repository's contributing guidelines. For more information about adding contributed guidelines to repository, see setting guidelines, repository contributions. You can use default issue pull request templates for your organizations or personal account for more information. See creating a default community health file. Changes proposed in this pull request. Octo or Octo repo admin. I don't know why I'm looking at this coins code. I really don't know why. Yeah, this is the Explorer. Okay. So all of these projects are using this Explorer, to be exact. This is another way that I can find projects that otherwise would be irrelevant in a sense and get on easy on there, like Bitcoin Adult Explorer. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, that makes no sense, but the coders, dude, the coders get like gateway access to. I don't think it's working. Yeah, unfortunately it's not working. Out market coins. Sila coin. My arm fell asleep for a sec. Hello. Yeah, mate. Shit. Damn, bro. We're still trying to figure out this one right here because we're interested in it too. I don't even know how the fuck I came across it. Like, I was just looking at Ethash coins, and I mean I'm mining Ethash coins as well. Like for example, Barrel Bit, like stacked up on some of those here with just this PC with Sally, I believe, or I may actually have a rig on it. I'm not sure. There's also another one called. It's like a. I really like the other one. Um, eGas or some Etica. It's like some sort of like library for research and stuff like that. Like it's I give this project my thumbs up. Like so, I feel like I'm actually keeping up something important. You know what I mean? Like we're all our research and stuff like that when it comes to diseases and see a new way to organize medical research without patents. Like it's like getting involved in something that's for the community basically. And I can get some eGas, some tokens to go build some smart contracts on here that could be for the purpose of health benefits, you know, like medical benefits of cannabis or CBD and all types of shit that I know myself for research purposes, and that I could upload to this, and we could create a whole giant fucking arsenal of fucking research in here, which is not there yet, but we can. I mean, we got the funding for it now. And that's why I love these projects. Like they build communities. So here's Etica. This is where we're at with it. Got 153 gases. You know, not that much, but we got some. I think we were mining it with this one right here. Yeah, right there. Because I believe if I look at my run batch files, I don't know which one's disabled and enabled by Etica. It's not on there. Yeah. This is ETH. And it's mining ETH for some reason, yeah. It's not what we wanted. No, sir. Yep, that one can basically, I don't know, we can always redesign it for something else, but I don't know why it's there. I really don't know why it's there. But let's see, edit this one. ETC, yeah, eGas. eGas, yeah, we were mining it on this one. But I decided to turn it off so I could get into this other coin that we just started mining, Jerry coin. Jerry coin, yeah, we need to get a rig up ready for Jerry coin so we can keep mining some mythical, or I may just keep mining with this, or as a matter of fact, we are actually we need to shut most of these rigs off because they're not power efficient. We need to get a Raspberry Pi up and running and figure out how to do that, run a node off there, and then communicate with them through goddamn Shell or one of those remote command lines, and fucking run a proxy goddamn, what the fuck's the name of this miner, XMRig, yeah, proxy XMRig, and run off that. We'll see what the fuck. That's like the next project that I'm really fucking hyped about right now, because this is unacceptable, well, to me, because I literally have gotten to the point where we can mine, we can understand these bitches and shit, we can move around in Linux and command line interface, all this shit, like not this, these are batch files, but like we can straight up legit fucking, we don't need a fucking monitor. We're good. We got this, man. I think we can shut everything off eventually, and then we'll start to come back on. We'll turn everything on. We'll keep Sally up and running, but and good old 3090 over there. We'll keep these two fuckers up and running. Some of the ASICs maybe. We'll go get a job. Because I literally don't have any money coming in at the moment. Yeah, I don't. Like it's nothing basically. But goddamn, if we want to keep running these machines, we'll need to fucking find a way to monetize it, fucking fund the goddamn electric bill somehow. But we'll be running off the Raspberry Pis, and we'll be using that as research purposes, like to see, uh, is it even possible to mine on a CPU that small, which it is. The second option is like, how effective can we get it on different type of algorithms that are somewhat CPU mineable. And when I say somewhat CPU mineable, I mean like the ones that I know of. Basically, we'll start with those, and we should be able to do them all. And we'll even try some GPU minables just to see how, if it's fucking possible to get anything on these things, which I highly doubt. But it'd be cool to just leave like one of the Pis running on a specific protocol, and if it lands on a block, it'd be nice, because that Pi would only spend $10 a year to basically get a block. And if we get a block, say it's like Raven, which I'm fucking dreaming on that, right? Because I don't even solo mine Raven, which I should actually. I don't know what the block reward on Raven is right now, but let's go check it out. Just for example, if we were to get a Raven block with a Raspberry Pi, bro, right? With a Raspberry Pi, throughout a whole year, like we're talking like we mine this thing until we fucking, I think 2 miners should have the reward block. 2,500 Ravens, $45. Okay. At the current market price, if we were to land and get a block, even if it's just 1 block a year, we would still come out profitable for running a Raspberry Pi node, Raspberry Pi, to mine this thing. I think, in my eyes. The profit may not come all that, like that quickly. It may, which is why I'm going with solo mining, because if you get the block, you get the reward, as opposed to doing the way that I've always been mining, which is to do something consistently every day, and that's what mining is. Goddamn, to go with the pool, that would also work, and it would give me right around the same amount of coins. It's just that it would give them to me at a smaller rate all the time, and it would just never feel like I would make anything. It won't feel like you ever made anything, honestly, unfortunately. But if you do decide to solo mine, and if you find a block, then it will feel nice, and you'll be more likely inclined to keep mining solo, to be honest. Like, I think, like, once you go solo and you start to actually understand and do really well with, I just now realized how loud it's in here. It's loud as fuck. But once you realize how to do it solo, like, it just makes no sense to go back. But yeah, man, like, now I'm kind of curious, what does it take to get started on a Raspberry Pi, because I really don't know where to start. Like, it sounds easy and shit, but it's not fucking easy. So we're definitely gonna need to install the miner somehow. We don't know what miner. G miner. I'm gonna look into G miner, because we gotta look into each one of these miners. Maybe one of them might have an ARM version. I'm so stupid, right? What does this say? Hominoids SG miner, ARM male, GPU miner. Oh, yeah. This one may actually work to be able to like mine with GPUs, but using what's it called, like some sort of contraption where you go from a Raspberry Pi to be able to connect a GPU on it. Like, but maybe that's what this one's good for, but we don't know that because we don't know how to build one of those contraptions, and we're not there yet. So let's see. ETH miner. I'm just gonna keep googling, or we can ask open chat, open GPT. I mean. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna ask this thing multi algo ARM. I think it's ARM64. ARM64 miner software. There are a number of different programs that can be used to mine cryptocurrencies using multiple algorithms on ARM64 architectures. Some popular options include XMRig. Okay, yeah, I've heard that. CG Mine, SG Mine. This is what I wanted right here. This is literally what I wanted. It's a fucking consolidated bit of information of something scraped up from the internet that I can then go do my own research on. Thank you. It's important to note that mining cryptocurrencies can be complex and resource-intensive process, and it's generally not feasible to mine profitable with consumer-grade hardware. Oh, that is very true, but it's also not true. In order to be successful miners, typically need to have access to specialized hardware and reliable source of electricity. Yes, which I do have all that. All that, yes sir, yes sir. Alright, so there are a number of different software programs that can be used to mine cryptocurrencies using multiple algorithms using on ARM64 architectures. Some popular options are XMRig, CG Miner, or SG Miner. So let's go look for SG Miner then. And would you look at that? It's the one that we were looking at on the pictures. It's that one to be exact. RML OpenCL GPU miner. This is a multi-threaded pool ARM Mali GPU miner for GNU Linux. It is based on SG Miner GM 5.5.6 by Genesis Mining, CG Miner by CK Olivas, which is in turn based on CPU Miner by Jeff Garzik, J. Garzik. Licensed GPL version 3. See copying for details. We got the mining module here. Mining script. Ugh. I have to mine script? Mining script-based algorithms using GPUs is completely different than mining SHA-256D used in Bitcoin. The former was intentionally developed in a manner that it was hoped would make it suitable for mining on CPUs, but not GPUs. Thanks to some innovative work by ArtForce and Mtrit, this was proven to be wrong. However, it was a very difficult requirement compared to SHA-256D, and a lot more complicated to get working well. It is a RAM-dependent workload and requires you to have enough system RAM as well as fast enough GPU RAM. What is enough depends on setup specifics. Catalyst driver, OpenCL SDK. The choice of drivers versions for your GPU is critical, as some are known to break script mining entirely while others give poor hash rates. It is recommended that you first try with the latest stable version available. The latest driver distribution versions may be already included in the AMD app SDK, therefore presenting an OpenCL vendor conflict when building or running systems with NVIDIA cards and NVIDIA drivers may have running systems with NVIDIA cards and NVIDIA drivers may have similar conflicts. If this is the case, check which OpenCL vendor is used and consider removing unneeded ones. Latest drivers distribution versions may already be included in the AMD app SDK, therefore presenting an OpenCL vendor conflict when building or running systems with NVIDIA and NVIDIA drivers. Okay, so to delete my OpenCL basically, or the open versions, or to remove the ones that aren't needed. Gotcha, if we're using NVIDIA, of course. Okay. But this is if I was to be GPU mining. Now, runtime environment variables must be set to allow access from console, terminal, and screen. Or on Linux, dude, I really gotta go get that application, right? I should really go get that job application, because I'm never gonna get a job if I don't fucking file applications. Like, dude, I literally said I was gonna go, and I'm literally gonna cut the stream right now, because I gotta go. But give me a sec. I'm gonna just take my life slowly, not rush things, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm moving too fast, doing too much. No, I don't feel like it's too much. I can tell I'm really pushing myself. Let's check this out. Hopefully we found some more blocks. We're mining at this new pool and we found a few blocks from what it looks like. Like, we got 9 coins pending. I can't see my blocks. Oh yeah, I found 10 blocks already. Doesn't have monetary value yet, but I want to see. There's 15 of us mining solo now, and that's dope. There's a lot of people coming from the other pool because it's not working still, probably. There's already 2 terahashes. Jeez, I don't know how we're getting it. Like, bro, we have a third of the, not even a third of one, and there's 2 of them. So we're like a 25th of the network in this game. I'm a fucking chump in this one. That's why I need to get more hash rate up. It becomes addictive to do this shit. We're getting 586 mega hashes, which is half a gigahash, which means that I'm basically ant in this bag, because we're basically a 200 gigahash bag, and I'm half of one of those. So there's like There's like 400 people mining this coin right now. That's good. That's really fucking good. It means there's lots of us doing this. There's 400 people out there doing this. Easily. According to the hash rate. That's just on this pool. Even though right here I'm only reading 30 here and 15 here, 45. I'm only reading 45. And there's no way in hell only 45 of us is coming up with that much. Maybe there is. Some of us have a shitload of fucking hash rate, and that's what that looks like. Like some of these guys have like farms, like they're putting up farms, or in most cases, some of them, not in here, not from what it looks like. But if you have an ASIC, maybe the ASICs can mine this modified version of SHA-256, but I highly doubt it. I think this is mostly CPU. Or GPU. I'm not sure if it's GPU actually. Yes, it's a GPU algorithm from what it looks like. There's no way in hell a CPU can compete against this. Like, it's just, there's no way. Like, it's, for some things, CPU is definitely a killer. Like, for some coins that I'm mining that were specifically designed to be CPU and GPU mineable, for those you have a chance at competing still, and there's definitely good amounts of coins that you can get with no need to like feel like you're not doing anything correctly. Because I don't really like having these ASICs. Like the ASICs are very power intensive. They're loud, but they're good. I mean, they're effective. They are definitely effective if you got them. It's just the way we do things. I'm running out of crystals, so I'm gonna have to keep going off. Okay. I need to go get my job application, fill it up, and then we gotta keep working on decks. And get these Raspberry Pis up and running. Once we get the Raspberry Pis up and running, shut off the rigs, keep studying off the Raspberry Pis, and it won't look this nice. I mean, it might still look nice, but it won't. We won't see that many coins. We'll see probably like points of a coin being minted every day, just like 0.1, 0.10, or what, you know what I'm saying, the same thing, 0.20, 0.30, I don't know. Even if we get 0.3 of a coin, that's a few extra coins a year, man. Shit. A year. Yeah, man. Like, because when I was mining Ethereum, I would only get like, I was getting over 1% at one point, but it didn't last. And then it was just a never-ending battle of getting more hardware to try to even keep earning 1%. It was good. My goal was to keep earning 1%, and I finally got to it. But I wanted that to be the goal when Ethereum was at $10,000. You know, I wanted to be earning $100 a day. That was why I was doing it. So technically, I still haven't quite lost the mindset of how that's supposed to be working. But since we're not doing it based off monetary value, I'm having to go out there right now and get into new projects, hunt new projects, build my own projects, and what's it called? Basically, be there first. Like that's what I'm trying to do right now. Be there first, and my next goal right now that I'm trying to do is get into block hunting, like just straight up mine blocks. What? We're getting 5,000 mega hashes? Apparently. Yeah. They put my difficulty at 18,000. Damn. I found 10 blocks already. I mean, we're doing something. We're definitely doing something. And I think we're doing this with, oh, just a GPU. Right. We're going to turn the other one on. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but maybe I should know what I'm doing with it. Because at the moment, I'm not mining the one that I want to be mining here, which I'm going to get back to it, but we're going to switch over some Jerry coin over to this thing and go from there. I gotta hook it up. It's got no power, no Ethernet, nothing, so I gotta do some IT work back here. And I'm out of internet. I'm out of internet. I need to fucking I don't know. I need to fucking do something here about this. Because luckily I have a third internet, what's it called, one of those splitters, whatever you call them. I forgot their name. Oh shit, I don't know why I'm coming in here to look if I don't have nothing in there no more. Alright, we need to be looking right here at my storage units, basically. And I'm gonna need this another network adapter. I have 3 of them, but right now we are only using one here, and we've reached full capacity a long time ago. I've just been pushing it, and it's got to the point where I can't even work off of it now, so that's not good. But alright, so we'll put this network gateway down here. Disgusting. Tie it back up so it doesn't, all cables everywhere. Like a rat's nest, basically. A fucking rat's nest, this one. Yeah, basically. Fucking, if you ever want a job at the goddamn farm, you already know what it's gonna look like. It's a fucking rat's nest. Not because I am, it's just fucking, it's basically the first thing I think about when I look at a fucking shitload of wires. Just random, like, I need to fucking, like, find more fucking organized ways of running cables, because, god damn. Like, wow, there's literally a shitload of wires here that are almost intertangled with one another. This is so weird. Alright, and then this Stand wire here. Alright, I'm almost done clearing up. So I could work with the ASIC that's not on. That is true. The ASIC that's not on. That's that one. Not that one. Okay. Ooh, look at this fucking thing. Alright, I got you. I know where you're going now. This fucking wire is not being used, so let's work from here. Nice. So we're gonna leave that down here so we're ready. Pick it up. But now we got a gateway to communicate with. So still looks like a fucking hell of rats run through this, like crawl through here, but it's a hell of a shit show. Jeez, bro. There's just an ass load of cables here, dude. Ass load of cables. I'm trying my best, but jeez. So, now I just need a couple more Ethernet cables and we'll be done bridging all of that over there. So luckily we got 2 Ethernet cables right here hanging. Because if not, we'd have to fucking go look for what I was where. So, you see how quick I am to fucking getting shit done when it comes to computers, but when it comes to taking care of myself and fucking going out and all this shit, I literally forget about that. It's a pretty bad habit I got. Like, we're done here. Like, we're done here, basically. But, I'm still gonna keep going, because, like, I want to get started with more Jerry codes. Like, I want to get more Jerry points, dude. It's like fucking mining Rick and Morty, and then I'm getting the Jerry, bro. That's what the fuck this is like. But it's not. It's just some Jewish. It's supposed to be a yeah, some project from over there, and fucking, well, they're pretty wise. Like they're giving out some good ideas. Like just from the beginning, the headline on their website, where it's be the own judge of your own say, you know what I mean? Like, go take a look at them and you tell me instead of me telling you. So I can't really tell you about something that I'm not quite looking at right now. I can't see it. But it's some good shit, bro. You should definitely get onto it. If you got a couple GPUs, drop them on there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna hold tight on this. I don't know if I'm over capacity on the amount of power I'm drawing right now, but I feel like I may be over capacity already. I'm gonna go check the power. Because I do got a good setup, but what the fuck just happened here? Like we crashed or something. No, we didn't crash. We're just starting to settle. Alright, so I'm gonna go get something. Oh man, that's why this sound has been sound terrible. Let me see. This, the other I don't know. The other mic has been picking up everything, but I think my PC also picks up stuff. Let's see.